Two columns, your natural skills, and something you know a lot about. What does any of this have to do with you becoming a highly paid difference maker? My name is Benjamin Harvey, and welcome to this month's video newsletter. People often come and see me and are curious about how they can get paid what they're worth. Now, if you're anything like me, that's something that you have considered at some point in your life. How is it that you actually get paid exactly what you're worth? I have a very simple technique that I like to utilize with our students, and certainly something that assisted me when I was kicking off in my career. In order to play along with this, you're going to need a piece of paper and you're going to need a pen. And you're probably going to need a glass of water. It's not going to take too long, but maybe if you want a glass of water, grab one of those as well. Because what we're about to do is we're about to find your value. We're about to identify exactly what it is that you're able to go out there and share with the world that people are going to value, and in turn is going to allow you to finally get paid what you're worth. So what I like to do is I like to create a table, and I like to just basically have two columns inside that table. So just go ahead and on a piece of paper, split a piece of paper in half. On one side of the piece of paper, what I like to do is I like to write down everything that I am naturally good at, or everything that I know a lot about. So it's kind of two categories, things that you're naturally good at or things that you know a lot about. On the right-hand side of the page, what I like to do then is with every single point I've listed, every area of expertise, every skill that I have, everything that I know something about, I like to work out how that actually benefits a human out in society. So I'll give you an example. You might write down that you have had 4 years selling electricity on the telephone. So you write that in the left-hand column, 4 years selling electricity over the telephone. Then in the right-hand column, write down how does that skill actually benefit people out in the real world. So you might write down things like, well, you could share ideas of how to begin a phone call. You could share ideas of how to get rapport rapidly with people. You could share ideas of how to communicate to people from all walks of life. You may share ideas of just how you've learned how to move through a list of numbers you need to dial. But certainly there is value hidden inside what you're already doing. Quite often people are trying to upskill or reskill themselves, not realizing that they already have a whole bunch of skills inherently programmed into them throughout the life journey that they've been on. So what I would advise you do is start to look at all the skills you already have, and then start to find out how do those skills go out there and serve people in the community. And pretty soon you'll realize that you have a whole bunch of value that you haven't tapped into yet. And based on that, you can start to package it together and send it out to the world. Now, if you're looking for assistance with that, we have an event coming up called Highly Paid Difference Maker. In fact, there's a link to it just below this video. And you can register for this event for absolutely nothing. It's a completely free complimentary event to come along. It's highly valued content in which we're going to help you uncover what it is that you really love doing, where your value really inherently lies. And then I'm going to show you exactly how to package that up and turn it into an income-driven lifestyle that allows you to make a difference in a living doing what you love. So please click on the link below and register for that program, and certainly take the time out to complete that table. Remember, on one side, all of your natural skills and abilities, things that you know a lot about, and on the other side, how those skills and things you know a lot about benefit society. I look forward to seeing you somewhere soon. If you're at the event, please come up and say hello to me, because I love to introduce myself to everybody that we share these ideas with. Have a fantastic afternoon.